Hey Team GNT, Fraser here to help you with the basic vaults in parkour. These vaults are for fast and efficient movement, which is what defines parkour. They are also the foundation and are essential for learning more advanced vaults in the future. When first attempting these vaults, I advise you train in a safe environment, preferably with a coach. If you struggle with any of the vaults, then change the environment to suit your needs. Today I'm going to be using this block. To start with the speed step, pick a hand and place on your vault. From here, lift the opposite leg up and place on the vault as well. Then, with your takeoff leg, kick up and drive through the middle all the way back to the floor. Land on the balls of your feet, bending your knees to absorb impact and to prevent injury. Now for the speed vault, same as the speed step, but instead of placing the first foot on top, kick it over whilst driving the other leg through, to go directly over without touching the vault with your legs. The monkey vault. Place your hands on the vault and drive your knees up through the middle of your hands whilst pushing down. Land on your feet on top of the vault, then step off the other side, continuing to move forwards. If you struggle with this, then make your object at a height you are more comfortable with, and if soft enough, start by just landing on your knees until you can get to your feet. Kong vault. Same idea as the monkey vault, but instead of placing your feet on the vault, you will need to push harder and drive over with your feet to land on the other side. Progress up to this by developing the Kong vault to a stage where your feet are landing closer to the edge of the object. Then eventually you will be able to clear the vault. Lazy vault. Take off coming into the vault from a diagonal. Place your closest hand on the vault and lift the same size leg whilst following through with the opposite leg. Then place the other hand down whilst pushing through the hips and the arms to go over the other side, landing on the balls of the feet and bending your knees to absorb impact and to prevent injury. You can also use the other leg to kick over first, which will be the furthest away from the vault to generate more power in the vault. Some will call this a thief vault. Dash vault. Start by just running and jumping onto the vault to get used to your footing and the height that you can jump. When confident, jump to one foot and let the other one come through, and just push yourself off with your hands. If your vault is soft enough, you can also just jump over and land on your bum with your hands down, then push off. Now bring it all together by placing only your hands on the vault and pushing through to land on the other side. Reverse safety vault. Take off by placing your hand on the vault facing towards you. From here, going backwards, lift the back leg up whilst jumping off of the other leg. Land on the lifting leg whilst twisting through and stepping out with the other, to land on the other side. Now onto the reverse. Do the same steps as on the safety vault, but instead of placing your foot onto the vault, do the same motion, only using your hands and landing on the other side. You can either take off with one hand or both. Hand placement is key. Always make sure the first hand is facing towards you when taking off. Butterfly vault. For this, I recommend having a cartwheel first so you understand the motion. When you do take off, face the vault placing your closest hand on the front of the vault and then your other hand on the other side. As you do this, kick your legs up and around like you're going to do a very low cartwheel over the vault. I recommend starting by the side of the vault to get your bearings and to see if you can get your legs high enough to go over the vault. When you are confident you are going high enough, you can go over the vault with your legs. Butterfly twist vault. Once your butterfly vault is to a good standard, start to work towards a twist. To do the twist, you need to be able to push off of the butterfly vault with your arms and get more lift at the end. When you feel confident with this, start to look over your back shoulder. You will begin to notice you are turning. Now it's just about wrapping everything in and building up the confidence in the spin. If you can already butterfly twist on flat or work towards it, you will improve the technique and find it a lot easier to do. Our butterfly twist tutorial will definitely help. If you prefer to learn the vault first, do it on the edge of the vault on a more vertical angle, so you can understand the motion a little better before taking it over the top of the vault. This concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and follow us on our other social media. Good luck and train safe.